quickly go through last session. Last session we have discussed how to register new company. You can register new company from you can log into our website and click free trial, and you can enter your company details. Okay, from one email address you can create only one admin company, but you can create many users from your one email. Okay, from here you can select you can enter your company details and you can sign up for new company. Then we discussed how to set up our company. You can set up your company from go to company, change company settings. First, you need to enter your company details. You can enter company name, contact details, addresses, and other physical address or postal address details. And there are two options in email. You can communicate email. You can send emails from system. You can send invoices, receipts, purchase orders from the system. And if you tick first option, use this email for communication. You can enter email address here. Then when your recipient received your emails, they will receive from this email address. Or else system also has a different email, no reply at accounting.sage1.my. Then your recipient will receive from this email address. But if they reply, they will that email will receive to registered email address, company registered email address. Okay. From additional company settings, you can enter your statutory information. Then customers on. From here, you can enable your customers to view their statements online. Then general settings. From here, you can create financial years. You can create any number of financial years, and if you are implementing the system for new company, you can start from the existing financial years. And if you are implementing the system for all company, you can create previous financial year. Especially if you have customer supplier balances, customer supplier outstanding, and they have previous balances, you can create financial years according to your outstanding balances. For an example, if your customer or supplier has 2017 balances, you can create financial years from 2017, and you can change your financial year start date and financial year end date. And from this current financial year tick box, you can tick in your current financial year. Then lockdown date. From here, you can set a lockdown date. You can tick this, set a lockdown date, and enter lockdown date. Then your users cannot enter before this date. Your users cannot enter transaction before this date. Then rounding, regional settings. You can enter your currency symbol here, and you can enter your quantity decimal places, value decimal places, hours decimal places from here. Then customer and supplier settings. You can display inactivated customers, and you can get a warning. You can get warning if you entered any duplicate reference numbers or duplicate supplier invoice numbers. Then item settings. From here you can set now if you want to block that quantities fall below 0, you can tick this option. Or if you tick on first option, you can process the transaction, but and you are getting the warning from the system. Okay, and if you want to reserve quantities for your sales orders, you can tick this option. And from price list, you can create price list. Now, for an example, if you are selling different customers at different prices, you can create price list, and you can link that price list to the customer. And when you are invoicing for those customers, relevant prices will apply in the invoice. Okay, we will discuss in detail when we are doing inventory or item modules. Then time tracking settings, outstanding balances. From here, if you take this option, monthly option, system will calculate outstanding from that end of that calendar month. And from here also two options available when you are running that age analysis. You can select invoice date or due date. If you select invoice date, system will calculate outstanding date from the actual number of days. And if you select due date, system will calculate after considering that customer's credit period. Then personal information, you can enter retention period. This is actually because of that Data Protection Act, and you can increase or your retention period. Then tax settings, you can create, if your company is a tax registered company, you can select the second option, invoice based GST. And if your company doesn't have any taxes, or you're not involved in taxes, you can select no tax. Then if you are tax registered company, you can create taxes from here. Okay, sorry. You can create tax rates. From here, you can enter the tax type name, and you can enter that tax rate.
So its screen is not
by
showing.
click. Sorry.
The screen is not shared.
Oh,
We
sorry.
can see the Google.
Sorry. Okay, is it clear now?
Yes,
Can
sir.
you
Thank
see the screens? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your feedback. And if you cannot view the screen, please tell. Then sometimes there may be technical issues. So please, if you cannot view the system screen, please tell us. Thank you. Okay, from here you can create tax rate by clicking this plus mark. You can create new tax rate, and you can enter tax. You can enter tax type name, and you can enter tax percentage. And if you are regularly using that tax rate, you can tick the default tick to that tax rate. Then you can, when you are entering transaction, that tax rate will display as a default tax rate. Okay. Then we'll start today's session from this document and statements. If you have any questions, you can ask previous session question. If you have any questions in previous session, you can ask after the session. Okay. Now, today we'll start from document and statements. From here, you can enter statement messages. Now, I'll show you. Now, when you are, if you want to send customer statements from the system, you can send the customer statement from the system. From these customer reports, and customer statement you can select, and you can send a customer statement. And from this document and statement settings, you can set messages for that customer statement. Now, from this customer statement, we'll take a report. Now, when you are generating that customer statement, you can view customers age analysis. You can view current period, 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and 120 plus days. Now, from this document and statement messages, you can set a message to the statement. Now, if you are reaching, if you have outstanding more than 120 plus days, you can set a message. And if customers outstanding more than 90 days, you can set a message like that. According to age bucket, you can set a message. Okay, now here you can see now this customer has 120 plus days. Therefore, that system will display please settle immediately message. We have set here please settle immediately for 120 plus days. Therefore, system will display this please settle immediately in this customer statement. Now, if a particular customer has 90 days outstanding, oldest invoice date in 90 days, then this 90 days outstanding will display in the customer statement. According to, now, if the customer has 60 days outstanding, system will display this, please settle ASAP. According to your company requirement, you can set these statement messages. Okay, next one, document numbers. Now we can do transaction, customer transaction, supplier transaction from the system. We can do following transaction: customer quotations, customer sales orders, tax invoices, recurring invoices, credit note, receipts, customer adjustment. Those transactions we can do. And in suppliers, we can do enter supplier purchase orders, supplier invoices, supplier returns, supplier payments. Those transactions we can do. Now, each transaction has a number, document number. Now, each transaction has document number. You can set document numbers from this document numbers section. Now, there are 3 columns. From here, you can see document type. Second one, current document number. Third one, new document number. Now, from here, first column, system will display document type, that is transaction, customer quotation, sales orders, invoices. Those transaction type will display here, and current number will display here, and new document number will display under new document number. Now, if you want to create serial numbers from according to your requirement, for an example, now you want to mention Q001 in your first quotation, then you can change that new document number to 001. Then when you are generating that first quotation, this number will display in that document. Okay. And if you want to change your customer invoice number, you can change from here. One important thing, now you may implement the system for new company, or you may implement the system for all company. Now, if you are implementing the system for new company, you can set the new document number here. For an example, if you want to mention I001, you can enter I001 here. Or if you are implementing the for all company, your previous system has that document number. So if you want to continue from that previous system document numbers, you can enter next invoice number or document number here. For an example, in previous system, you have entered the last quotation number was maybe assume Q100. Then when you are setting new numbers here, you can enter Q101. Now, previous system last quotation number is Q100. When you are entering new document number into this system, you can enter Q101. Then next number you can enter here. Then after first transaction, system will continue that serial number, or system will continue that order. Okay. Then after then second invoice number will be Q102. Okay, like that it will increase the number. For each transaction, you can enter document number. For customer, if you are entering purchase orders, you can enter that purchase order number here. Okay, now you can practice these statement messages and document numbers. Uh, you can enter any number here, and when we are doing that transactions and when we are generating reports, we can check this. Okay, now you can practice these statement messages and document numbers. When you are implementing any system, it's better if you can set these document numbers before enter transactions, because after you enter transactions, sometimes you may not uh, change that document numbers. Therefore, please set these document numbers before enter any transaction.
So, sir, excuse me, at
Yes.
which point that we had to set up these options, like when we are creating a new customer, we
Okay.
create it and then go to which point to do this more than option.
Sorry.
Now we say I have say I wanted to set up customer base, and
Okay.
I'm picking up a new customer, and then
Okay.
I give all that details, and
Uh-huh.
then how do I set up the message to
All
that
right. Okay.
customer?
That actually that you are regarding this statement messages, right?
Yeah, that's right. No,
Okay.
I should have a customer. No? So then,
Yeah.
is that how it is going? We have
Yes.
to
Yeah.
create a customer, because
Yeah.
what I change, I need to
Mhm.
see. I can't see it. So then I realize I need to
Yes.
know
Yes.
a
Yes.
set
Yeah.
up.
You can create customers from these
Yes.
customers.
Yeah.
Then
Let's
add a
add a
custom.
customer.
Yeah.
Okay, I did that.
Yeah. Then from here you can enter customer name.
Okay. Go on. So,
Okay. Then I'll quickly go through this
yeah.
customer creation.
Yeah.
Now you can enter that other
All right.
details. If you have customer category, you can
Yeah.
select that categories, then credit limit, tax numbers, those things you can enter. And you can enter postal address, physical address, and you can enter contact details and default settings. Now, if you can enter customer name and you can save this customer, one important thing, if you are save any customer, if you can enter email address, uh, you can select this statement distribution as email, and if you are not entering any email address, please change this statement distribution to print, uh, and you can save. And if you are not entering any email address, and if you set statement, actually by default this statement distribution is method select as email. If you are not entering any email customer email address here, please change this statement distribution method to print. Then after that you can save. Okay, other details we will discuss when you are creating master files. From here you can enter customer name, and if you are not entering email address, please change statement distribution method to print, and you can save.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, next document description. Now you can print that customer transactions from system, and from this document description said when you are printing any document. Now here we are printing quotation. You can view quotation here. Okay, like that. If you are printing any invoice, now here said document type, original name, copy name. Now if you are printing quotation, this name will display, and if you are printing second time, more than one time, this name will display. Okay, we'll check one. Okay, now you can view tax invoice. Then if you are printing a particular document more than one time, this copy will display here. Now from here, customer invoice, original name tax invoice, and copy name is copy tax invoice. Now if you are printing that document more than one time, this copy tax invoice, that this name copy name will display like that. If you are printing credit note, then if you are printing more than one time, this from the second time when you are printing that same document, then this name will display in that document. Okay, now if you want, you can change this original name. When you are printing first time, it will display these original names, and when you are printing second time, these names will display. And if you want to remove copy from that text second time printing also, you can change this, and then when you are printing second time, it will not display copy, and same as first invoice, it will display tax invoice. Now this copy name you can use for control purposes. Sometimes you for actually if you are involved in if you are VAT registered company, it's better if you can use this copy name, because sometimes that customer can claim same twice in for same invoice number. Therefore it's better if you can mention copy for tax invoices. Okay, you can change these names, printing names, from this customer description, sorry, document description settings. Okay, later we will discuss how to design these documents, and from here this customer sorry, document description, you can change this original name and copy name. Then next one, customer document messages. Now you can enter transactions. Now here I have started quotation. Now from this customer document messages, you can set a default message when you are processing this transaction. Now here under quotation I have mentioned validity period 30 days. Now when you are entering that quotation, you can view this in this message, you can view validity period 30 days. Okay, like that. Now for an example, if you want to mention your bank details in customer invoices, you can enter that your bank account details here, then customer can directly pay you to your bank. Now here you can enter your details. You can view this default message here. And now for an example, these quotations, you can enter validity period here, and for invoices, bank details, enter here. For credit note also, if you want, you can set any message, then when you are entering transaction, that message will display in that screen and the printout. Then supply document messages, you can enter that messages for here. Now for an example, for purchase orders, if you want to mention that to deliver to a different location, you can enter that messages. Then when you are entering that transaction, system will display that default message. These default messages you can change when you are processing the transaction. You can change that default messages. Okay. Next, invoice and statement layout. Now from here you can design your invoice, your document layouts. You can design these documents. You can design quotations, sales orders, tax invoices, credit note, customer statement, delivery note, purchase orders, supplier invoice, supplier return, and supplier statements. Today we will start that designing, and you can practice that layout designing before next session. Okay, first you need to download that layout designer app. By clicking here, you can download that layout designer app. Okay, after that you can redirect to different website, and from here you can select desktop add-ons and downloads. Can you all see this second screen, desktop add-ons and downloads? Okay, after that you can select that accounting custom layout designer for Windows. You can click this image and click download and install now. Okay, now you can download that design app. It will take few minutes. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, while it downloading, we can move to next section. We can go to branding. Now from branding, you can attach your company logo to the system, and when you are printing your documents, you can view that company logo. Okay, go to branding, click company logo. From here, browse for logo. You can select an image or your company logo, and you can attach that logo to the your system. Okay, next you can select the position of that logo. You can select left, top left, and top right. Then according to this this logo will display. Now here I have select top left, therefore this logo will display left side. Okay, now you can attach in documents, and you can preview from here by clicking this preview button. You can view that logo, and also there are two options: logo on invoices and statement emails. If you tick this option, logo will display your invoices and statements, and if you tick this option, logo on customer zone also, this logo will display. Okay, you can, after you attach and save, you can view current logo. Okay, now you can attach your company logo. You can check by attaching any image to your system. After you selected document, by clicking this preview button, you can view your logo. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. Right. Next, we will move to user-defined fields. Now, you can, when you are creating customers or when you are creating master files, you can enter several details. When you are creating customers, you can enter that customer contact details, addresses, and those things. And if you want to add more details, now here, when you are creating customer, you can enter customer name, category, opening balances, credit limit, postal address, delivery address, contact details. In addition to that, if you want to add any detail, you can use this user-defined fields. Now from here, user-defined fields, you can enter that additional details. Now, sometimes in your system, you can view text value 1, text value 2, text value 3, like that. Now, you can change these labels, these names from this user-defined field settings. Now here, now you can go to your customer setting, customer creation, go to customers, add a customer, and click user-defined fields tab. And you can view text values, yes, no values, numeric values, date values. Now here you can view, in your system, you can view text values 1, 2, 3, then yes, no values 1, 2, 3, date field 1, 2, 3, like that you can view. Those fields you can change from here. Okay. Now the main advantage of this user-defined fields, you can enter details from here, customer details from here. In addition to that, if you want to add any customer detail, now for an example, if you want to add customer NIC, customer birthday, or if you are signing any agreement with customers, that agreement end dates, those things you can save in the system, and from user-defined fields you can use for that additional details. Okay, now if you are signing any agreement, you can enter agreement value here, then agreement dates here, like that. You can change these values. Those values you can change from this user-defined field settings. Okay, now you can see text user field 1 I have renamed to NIC. Therefore, when you are creating customers, you can view this NIC as text values. Now second one, text user field 2 I have changed to day. Therefore, when you are creating customers, you can view that text values, second option as day. Okay, like that. If you want to add any additional details, you can use this user-defined fields, and these field names you can change from this user-defined field settings. And you can change that field names for customer, supplier, inventory item, assets, and you can change that document details. You can change enter additional details for this document and transactions. Now for customers, you can set user-defined fields by clicking this user-defined fields tab. Then suppliers, click add a supplier, go to user-defined fields, and from here you can change. And when you are creating items, then assets, and when you are entering transaction also, you can set that additional fields or user-defined fields. Okay. And now you can enter any values for these user-defined fields, and you can check by creating customer, or you can go to that add a customer, and you can check that that field names has changed to according to your company settings. Okay, you can click if you want to change customer field names, go to customer and change these values. After that, go to customers, click add a customer, and select user defined fields tab, and you can check this. Okay, after you enter values, please save, and after save only that changes will apply for this customer user defined fields. Okay, after entering details, please save. After that, go to that customer creation, and you can check that. Okay, next we will move to email signatures. Now from system you can send customer transactions emails and supplier transactions. Now from here you can email your quotations, tax invoices, sales orders, and when you are sending emails you can set these email message. Now that email message you can set from this email signatures. Now current or default email signatures you can preview from here, and if you want to add any new email signatures from here, by clicking this add signature you can add signature your email address. Okay, go to email signatures, click email signatures and click add signature. From here you can design your email signatures for documents. Okay, first you need to enter that email signature name. Now for here we will enter Q1. You can enter any name here. First we will design how to set email signature for quotation. First you need to enter name, then you can select the type, that means document, quotation, tax invoice, credit note, recurring invoice, customer statement run, sales order. You can set that, you can select this type or document from here, then default. Now if you want to set as a default email signature as this email signature is Q1, you can tick this option. Then when you are sending quotation emails, this email signature will display as a default email signature. Then you can design your email signature by inserting these place orders. Place order means these data values from the system. Now example, if you want to enter quotation number here, you can enter quote number, and you can enter any before or after this quotation number. Now here you can view this is tax invoice. This tax invoice numbers, dates, values will come to this signature from this. Okay, I will select tax invoice. Those values will come from this place holders. Okay. Now for emails, that tax invoice email subject, you can enter this tax invoice, and from here you can set invoice number. Then when you are sending email from the system, first for that subject, that tax invoice will display, then that particular invoice number will display here. Okay, now this field, this tax invoice field will comment, and for each and every tax invoice, this tax invoice, relevant tax invoice number will select from the system. Okay, and for body you can enter like this. You can add or you can design your email signature body from this insert placeholder. Okay, you can enter invoice total, then invoice number. Those fields you can enter from here. Now we will save this. You can design actually very meaningful email signature. We'll quickly go through this one. Now you can see this here I have entered this tax invoice. I have entered dear, then contact name. Now system will display dear and that customer's contact name. Then invoice total. Here system will display invoice total. Okay, this amount. Then invoice number. Can view that invoice number. Then our company name. Okay, like that. By changing these placeholders, you can design your email signature. Okay, now you can set email signatures for quotation, tax invoices, credit note, recurring invoices, customer statement run, and sales orders. Okay. Now you can add email signature for your system. Go to email signatures and click signature, and you can enter email signature name, and you can enter few details here, and you can save. After, when you are doing transaction, we can check that preview. Just to practice, enter by inserting any placeholders. Okay, next we will move to multi-currency. Now from here you can add different currencies to your system, and this exchange rate will update automatically. Okay. These exchange rates will update according to European Central Bank, and you can create any number of foreign currencies to the system. Okay, first please check this foreign currency or multi-currency available in your system. If this currency is not available in your system, you can upgrade your system. Go to administration, my profile, click upgrade, and enter one in this multi-currency section and click next, and you can upgrade multi-currency. After that, you can create your home currency. Now if you are using the system for Sri Lankan company, you can select Sri Lankan rupees as your home currency, and if you are implementing the system for different currency or different country company, you can select that relevant currency as your home currency. And one important thing, if you set your home currency, after that you cannot change your home currency. Therefore, before setting that home currency, please carefully check and set the home currency. Okay. I think sometimes your screen has a different screen. Okay, now after you activate, you upgrade your multi-currency, you can enable your currency. Please tick this enable multi-currency tick box and select your home currency. Okay, go to multi-currency and tick on enable multi-currency. After that, you can select your home currency. After selecting your home currency, click save. Then your currency will, multi-currency will be activated. Okay, is it okay now? Can you all activate your multi-currency?
Could you be able to show that again, please?
Right, okay. You want that upgrading that multi-currency?
Yeah,
or
yeah, because
okay.
mine says that sort of I can't get the access kind of thing. I may have missed it
All
out.
right, okay. Okay, first go to administration, then my profile, and then click on upgrade. Then enter one in this multi-currency and click next. Click next, and you can upgrade your multi-currency module. Is it clear up to now?
Yeah, I'll try and see. Thanks.
Okay. Then still your that multi-currency not available. You can go to this company console. Then select your company name and select this manage modules. Tick that multi-currency and please enter ticks for these modules, additional modules, and click save. Okay, go to company console, then your company names will display. Click manage modules and enter ticks for these text boxes, then your additional modules will activate. After that you can save. Next, go to company settings, select multi-currency, tick on this enable multi-currency tick box, and you can select your home currency. After that you can save. Okay, now you can set your home currency. If you have any questions, please ask.
To me, it still says payment details and amount due under the category of registration wizard. Have I gone to the wrong one?
Is it possible to share your screen?
Let's.
I'm not sure whether you have that. You have that share your screen. How about others? Vishmi, okay. Sumudhu Pereira. Okay. Right, click finish here. Okay, now go to company and change company settings. Once again. Now here you can view that your add-on modules here. One multi-currency license is available, and also you can same time if you want you can increase your this time tracking module, advanced inventory, and data's manager. You can enter one here and you can click next and you can upgrade your system. Enter one for all and you can upgrade. Okay, finish. I think it's still that number of companies on number of users 3. Okay, next you can go to company company console. Click this manage modules, right side, manage modules, under subscriptions, click on this manage modules. No, next one, this you can see yeah, under subscription, accounting management modules, transfer ownership. Next column, subscription. Under subscription, no, under subscription, can you see that manage modules? You can view that company name, tasks, notes, alerts, last login, financial year end. No, below that. Yeah, last one, subscription. Yeah, below that, can you see that account? Yeah, correct. Manage modules. Okay, save. Other modules you haven't upgraded. Later you can upgrade those modules also. Okay, next go to company. No, yeah, right. Company, change company settings. Select change company settings. Okay. Select multi-currency. Okay, right. Okay. Okay, now you can enable your multi-currency by ticking this tick box. After that, you can select your home currency. After you set your home currency, you cannot change. Therefore, please check your home currency and correctly select your home currency. After that, you can save. Then your multi-currency module will activate. Yeah, can you see my screen? Okay, now you can add currencies by clicking this add currency. You can select currency. And you can click add button and you can view your exchange rate. You can add any currency by clicking this add currency, and if you want to remove any currency, you can click this delete line and you can delete that currency. After you set currency, you can view that currency code, currency description, one currency, that exchange rate for Sri Lankan rupees, and one LKR equals, and symbol and comments. After enter adding multi-currency, you can save your multi-currency section. Okay, now you can add a few currencies. Now, if you activated multi-currency, you can invoices or you can send purchase orders in that suppliers or customers currency, and you can generate reports. Now for an example, if you have a foreign customer, you can select that, or you can add that currency to your system. And for an example, assume you have a US customer, you can then you can add USD to the system, and you can invoice for that customer from USD, and you can generate reports from local currency or that from USD. Okay, you can check your customer outstanding in that foreign currency or local currency, and you can generate reports, transaction reports in USD or LKR. And now these exchange rates automatically update from European Central Bank exchange rate. And if you want to change these rates, you can change exchange rate by clicking this edit button. Okay, now you can view that latest exchange rate, and if you want to enter exchange rate you own, you can select this new customer exchange rate, and you can select the date. From here you can set that exchange rate. After that you can update. Then that exchange rate will update to the system. Okay, now it has updated. I have changed to 155, that Australian dollar. Now you can view that exchange rate. Under comments, it will display that rate set by up to this particular date. Okay, now you can edit a few currency exchange rates. Okay, is it clear? If you have any questions, you can ask.
So I did that editing part, but
Okay.
that the comment wasn't there, like how yours is shown.
Can you refresh? That exchange rate change to that
Yeah,
your new
I
rate?
changed it to 1st of Jan.
Okay.
and then I saved it,
stop.
I think.
Okay. Can you change to this any future date or current date, today's date?
Okay. And then I should add another currency, right? That's how
No,
it
same rate, same exchange rate. You can use sometimes. Now here I have said select that exchange rate for here date, no, today's date, no.
Yeah.
Therefore this one change. Please check now. What's the date you have changed?
I put
1st
it to
of
1st
January.
of Jan. Okay.
Okay, from here please check 1st of January.
Yeah, I did.
And then whether that comment available.
Okay. No, sir. Could you do another one again?
Sure.
In a sense, by adding a new currency.
Okay. After you add the currency, you save that currency.
Yeah.
Now, after you first change that exchange rate, after that save.
Yeah, I wouldn't have saved. I'll try it that way.
Right. Okay.
Thanks.
Right. Okay. We will take a break, 10-minute break. Before that, can you please check your that invoice layout designer download? Please go to your documents. There may be a setup file downloaded today.
Which ones, sir? Documents and statements?
Yeah, go to documents. Yes.
Yeah.
No, not in this company settings documents. Go to download. There may be a file. Setup file like this setup with a design. Double click that one, or you can right click and click run as administrator. Is it today downloaded? Please check today's downloaded files and that setup file for layout designer available. Okay, after that you can run that setup, that layout designer setup file you can run. After you run that file, you can view that accounting custom layout designer in your desktop. If it is not available, please can you share your screen?
So did you send another email today for us to get into the SEC? I got into it from the last week one.
Which one? That
The trial version.
oh yeah, last week one. Okay, today no, today we haven't sent.
So how do I know the setup file? Oh, I'm not that computer techie one.
No problem, no issues. Can you please share your screen? Okay, double click any folder. It's down, you have one. Yeah, any folder and go to. Right, okay, now can you go to downloads? Right, select from that date modified. Tick on this date modified. Name next, yeah, that's it. Okay, okay. Can you go to the system again, please? Setup file not available there, no? Today's any downloads? Okay, go to system. No, no, it's not downloaded. Please go to the system, then go to settings. Yeah, please share your screen and go to system.
I'm not sure, sir, what's the system that you're referring to?
Sorry, this Sage Business Cloud Accounting.
Okay. Okay. There the system.
I mean, you're that accounting software. Please go to that.
This is the one, no?
Sorry, I think you haven't shared the screen.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay. Go to that last one. No, I mean in the under document and statements.
Okay. Document.
Last one, invoice statement layouts.
Where is it? Document description. This one, no
Last
customer
no,
document.
no, last
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Click on that clicking here button, blue color, top.
The, import.
No, other one. That before that,
Oh, yeah.
blue color clicking here is. Okay, click that. Then select
This
desktop add. Select third one, desktop add-ons and downloads.
Okay.
Okay, select other screen, that image.
This
First
one.
image, yes, correct. Okay, now click on download and install now. Okay, double click that one. Let's set up this. Double click again, please. Or else, can you please right click and
Right click on this.
no, that setup
This
setup
image.
phase,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Show in folder. Select show in folder.
No, it went away.
Okay. Is it possible to go to download folder? Is it any confidential data is available? Please unshare your. Okay, right click.
Right click.
Show in folder. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Twice
Okay.
it's there.
Okay, then double click that setup.
Yeah, no, I have a show.
Is it running or?
I selected run anyway.
Oh, okay.
Install.
Yeah, install.
I do the SEC Premier, so I don't know whether that's the reason the system is not accepting.
No, actually, now you are sharing different screen. Therefore, I cannot be. Can you please share that screen again?
No, I'm sharing the right one.
Yeah, go to that top.
This one.
There may be, yes.
My company runs on the premium, the SEC Premium
50.
50. So
Okay.
that
No,
is
it's
that the
not an
reason?
issue.
Nothing, no?
No.
Okay.
or else we will share you a video how to uh, download your layout designer.
Yeah, no, right now it's getting downloaded. You'll
But
go
it's
ahead.
not running, no? Okay, right.
No,
Okay, and
yeah.
now you can take a short break. You can take a 10-minute break. We will start 10:55.
Okay.
If you are in the session, you can try again, or we will share you how to install that layout designer.
Right now it's getting downloaded. We'll see.
Download.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay, we will start at 10:55. Okay, you can double click this layout design icon, and you can enter your email and password. You can log into that layout designer. And one important thing, only admin user has the right to for that layout designer. Other users cannot design layouts. So admin users login details, you need to log into this custom layout designer, and you can design your layouts. Okay. Okay, you can enter your email address. And from here you can select what's the document you are going to design. You can select quotations, sales orders, tax invoices, credit notes, and customer statements, supplier documents, purchase orders, supplier returns, supplier statements, and delivery notes. And from here you can select that document. uh, in your system you can see there are 3 or 6 default layouts. You can select one layout and you can click design. After that the screen will display. First you need to copy that original document. You cannot change and save, therefore different name you need to save this layout. Click on OK. Then you can view that layout name here, and you can design your uh, invoice layout. Now from here, from fields, you can drag and drop fields, and from labels you can enter labels, and from these fonts you can change your font size, font style. If you want to bold, you can bold. You can select that font and font style, and you can select font sizes like this. You can design your layouts. Okay, first try to install and log into that layout designer, and step by step we will study how to design document layouts. Okay, this is not a very complicated thing, not like earlier days. Those days we need to this for designing we need to know that codings, but now you don't want need any IT knowledge for designing layouts, just you can drag and drop these column fields, and from here also you can drag and drop fields, and you can quickly design your invoice layout. Okay, first please download that your layout designer, and if you have if you need any assistance, please contact us. Then we will display how to design layout or how to download layout design. Okay, now we have completed this company settings. If you have any questions, you can ask. Now these details, now for an example, that settings will we will discuss when we are creating master files and transactions. Then you can get a better idea about that company settings. Okay. Right. Next, we will move to master file creations. Under master file creations, we will do how to create customer, supplier, item, bank accounts, GL accounts. Then, one second. Then that projects, then create budgets, analysis codes, and users. Okay, first we will start from customers. Go to customer module, click add a customer. From here we can add a new customer to the system. First you need to enter customer name. Then if customer category is available in your company, you can select or you can add new category to system. For an example, sometimes you may have wholesale customer, retail customers, or if you want to create customer categories for region wise or area wise, you can create. And the main purpose of that creating customer categories, you can generate reports customer category wise. Okay, this is not a compulsory field. If it is available only, you can select customer category. Then cash sale customer. If you take this option, that other fields will deactivated. Now if you don't want to maintain that customer's postal address or contact details, you can create those customers as cash sale customer. Then you don't want to enter this contact details or postal address. If you want to maintain that customer details, please don't take this option cash sale. Then you can enter that customer contact details. Next, opening balances. Now if you are implementing the system for an old company, sometimes your customer may have opening balances. If opening balances available, you can enter that opening balance, and you can select that opening balance as a date. Next, auto allocate receipt to oldest invoices. Now if you tick on this option, if your customer has outstanding many more than one invoices, when you are entering a receipt to that customer, system will allocate that receipt to oldest invoices. Okay, now you have two invoices. Then when you are entering a customer receipt, it will allocate to oldest invoices. We'll check example. Now I'll add a receipt. Now for this customer, I have selected the auto allocate option. Now I'll enter receipt to that customer. $155. Now when I enter that amount, system will automatically update to oldest invoices. Okay. Now you can view that there are very old invoices. System will allocate that receipt to oldest invoices. If you want to manually select invoices, you can untick this option. Then you can allocate that receipts to invoices. Now from here also, by manually also, you can select that invoices. This is additional feature in this system. If you want to allocate oldest invoices, now especially that service providers such as telecommunication companies, they are always allocate their payments to or receipts to oldest invoices. Now Dialog, Mobitel or electricity companies, they are allocating their receipt, their customer receipts to oldest invoices. And if you want to allocate customer receipts to oldest invoices, you can tick this option. Next, credit limit. If you are giving credit to your customers, you can enter credit limit here. And enter the customer credit limit here. Okay, and your customer is a tax registered company, you can enter customer tax number. And when you are generating documents such as customer invoices or quotations, you can mention these customers tax reference numbers. Next, sales reps. If you are assigning any sales rep to particular customer, you can select that sales rep to that customer. Okay, and if you are allocating any sales rep to customer, you can generate sales by sales rep reports. Then exclude from debtors manager. Now system has add-on module, that debtors manager. From here you can set outstanding invoices workflow. You can send reminders to your customers if 7 days, if customer outstanding more than 7 days, you can send an email, or you can change these details, change that reminder date period. You can add or you can remove like that. You can set reminder days, and from the system you can send reminders to your customers. And if you want to exclude data manager, that means if you don't want to send reminders to your customers, you can take this option, and if you untick this option, system will send reminders to your customers. Okay, if you have activated this module, and then system will send customer outstanding reminders to your customers. Okay, then next one, new invoices on hold. If you want to block invoicing for a particular customer, you can take this option. Next, postal address. You can enter your customer's postal address here, and you can enter delivery address. Now, if delivery address is different from postal address, you can enter that delivery address, or you can enter that same address, or you can copy from postal address. And you can add this location to a map, and if you want to deliver goods, you can deliver using this Google Map. You can find the location from this map. Okay. Then contact details. From here you can enter your customer's contact details, the contact name, then email address, telephone numbers, mobile, fax number, web address. These details you can enter. Then next one, invoices can be viewed online. Now when you are setting that company settings, we have there's a feature called customer zone. From here, if you enable this customer zone, your customers can view their statements online. And if you want to block viewing online, you can untick this option, then customers cannot view online. If you want to allow, you can take this option, or if you want to block, you can untick this option. Next one, send outstanding invoice reminders. If you want to send outstanding reminders, you can tick this option, and if you don't want to send reminders, you can untick. Then send overdue invoice reminders. If you want to send, you can tick this option. Then customer, you can enter customer business registration number, and VAT status registered details you can select from here. From here you can enter customer contact details. Next, default settings. Now from here you can select that statement distribution method. You can print email or print an email. Now when you are creating customer, if you are not enter email address here, please change this statement distribution method to print. Otherwise you cannot save that customer. Okay, now here we will select that email, and without entering email address we will save. Then system will display distribution of communication is dependent on the completion of customer contact details. If no email have been completed, communication as per the workflow setup, do you want to update customer contact details now? Then you can enter that email address, and you can save this customer. If you are not entering an email address, please change a statement distribution method to print. Okay. Next, default discount. Now if you are giving regular discount for your customers, you can enter that discount rates here. Then when you are entering transaction, that discounts will be applied for that invoice. Now we will enter 10% discount as a default discount for this customer. And we will enter customer transaction for that customer. Then you can see that default discount available for that customer. Okay, by default that discount rate will apply for this customer, and when you are processing the transaction time also, you can change that discount rate. If you set any discount rate, default discount rate, when you are doing the transaction or when you are processing the transaction, that discount rate will apply for that transaction. And when you are, if you want to change when you are processing, you can change that discount rate. Then default price list. If you are selling different customers to different prices, you can create price list. And I think you can remember from company, change company settings, you can create price list. General settings, item settings. From here, you can create price list by clicking this plus mark. And when you are creating that customers, you can link that price list to the customer. Okay. Then when you are invoicing to this customer, this price list prices will apply to the invoice. Next, default tax type. From here, you can select default tax rate to that customer. For an example, if that customer VAT registered customer, you can select 8% or VAT 8% to that customer. And when you are entering transaction, that tax rates will apply to that transactions. Okay, next, due date for payment. If you are giving credit period to customers, you can enter that credit period here, and you can select dates from date of invoice, day of the current month, day of the following month, end of the current month, days from that of the invoice month. And if you want to calculate credit period or outstanding balances actual date, please select days from date of invoice. Okay, now if you select second option, day of the current month, then system will calculate outstanding from end of this month, and it will apply 30 days after that calendar month. Okay. Like that, there are 5 options you can select according to your requirement. If you want to get actual number of days, please select first option, days from date of invoice. Then next one, currency. If you have activated multi-currency, you can view this currency option, and from here you can select that customer currency. If you haven't activated the multi-currency module, you cannot see this currency, and if you activate it only, you can view this currency option. Okay, after that you can save. Now when you are creating customer, it's compulsory to enter customer name, other details optional, and you can save any customer by entering that customer name. And if you are not entering customer email address, please change this statement distribution method to print. Okay, next, after you enter customer transactions, you can view this activity. You can view that customer opening balance, customer adjustments, tax invoices, credit note, customer receipts, and you can drill down these options and you can view in detail. Next, additional contacts. From here, you can enter additional contacts of that customer. Now here you have entered one contact details, and if you want to add more than one contact details, you can use this additional contact. You can enter name, designation, telephone number, fax, mobile, email, and there are another two options, OS invoices, that is outstanding invoices, and overdue invoices. Now if you want to send outstanding invoice reminders and overdue invoice reminders to that additional contacts, you can tick these options. Okay, now you can add additional contacts from here by clicking this additional contact tab, and you can enter that additional contact name, designation, telephone numbers, and other contact details. And if you want to send outstanding invoice reminders and overdue invoice reminders, you can tick this option. And if you want to add more additional contacts, by clicking this plus mark, you can add additional contacts. Next one, notes. You can add if you want to arrange meetings, you can set it and you can enter subject and note. Then now on that action date, a reminder will display in this dashboard. Okay, now here you can see that overdue customer notes. From here you can view that pending works of that customer. Okay, it's like CRM. If you are arranging any meetings, or if you want to do any transaction for that customers, you can add as a note. In addition to that, you can attach documents to that customer. Now if you have any customer agreements or any documents, you can attach to that customer. Then later also you can find easily from these attachments. You can add up to 5 attachments and up to 2 MB capacity. From here you can add attachments. Next one, user defined fields. From here you can add user defined fields. Now here that NIC number you can add, and I think you can remember, you can change these user defined fields from company settings, user defined fields, customer user defined fields. From here you can change that headings, and you can enter that data values to the system. then personal information. This is also a requirement of that Data Protection Act, and you can keep your data up to this period, and if you want to extend that period, you can extend from here and you can save. Okay, and after you enter transactions, you can view the sales graph of that customer, quotations, sales orders, invoices, you can view unpaid invoices, and if you want to include the paid invoices, you can take this option, and also you can drill down and view that source document or original document. And from report layouts, now you can design your company invoice layout. Now for an example, if you are a tax registered company, and sometimes you need to issue tax invoice for tax registered customers and non-tax invoice for non-tax customers. In that case, you can design two layouts for tax customers and non-tax customers, and if it is a non-tax customers, from here you can select non-tax layout. Then when you are entering transaction for that customer, you can print that relevant layout, and you don't want to manually change that layout when you are creating that transaction. Okay, from here you can set a default layout or default print layout for this customer, and when you are printing that invoice or quotation, that relevant print will display to that customer. Okay, after that, after entering these details, you can save this customer, and when you are entering customer, creating customer, you need to enter that customer name, other details optional, and from here, if you are not entering email address, please select print as statement distribution. Okay, now you can create few customers. Please create 2 customers, and if you have any questions, you can ask. Activity and sales graph and quotations you can view only after enter transactions to that customer. Okay, you can create new customers from customers. Click add a customer, and you can enter customer name and other details, and you can save the customer. Okay, next we will move to, and also after you create customers, you can view that list of customers. From here you can view your customers, and by clicking these headings you can sort your customers. And if you want to add or you can customize this grid by clicking this setting button and click customize grid, and required columns you can tick, and if you want to remove any column here, you can untick this untick that column, then that column will not display. Now if you want to remove any contact name, now contact name available here. If you want to remove contact name, you can untick this option, and then contact name will not display here. And if you want to add any columns, you can tick, and those columns will display in this customer grid. Okay, and also if you want to search any customer, you can search from here. You can type and you can click search, then those customers will display. Next, sales reps. You can create sales reps from customers list of sales rep, and click add sales rep, and you can enter sales rep first name, last name, email address, telephone numbers, and you can save that sales rep. If you want to add any notes, or if you want to attach any documents for that sales rep, you can add from here. If you want to attach any documents or files, you can add from here. You can add additional notes by clicking this plus mark. After that, you can save that sales rep. Next, customer categories. You can add customer categories from customers list, customer categories, and click add category. And here you can enter customer category and you can save. In addition to that, when you are creating customer also, that time also you can create sales reps or customer categories. From here you can select category and click add new category, and you can enter customer category. And you can create sales reps when you are creating customers. Click sales rep and click add new sales rep. From here also you can create sales reps. Okay, furthermore, when you are doing or when you are entering transaction time also, you can enter those customers. From here, now you can open the transaction and click add new customer. From here you can create customer category, and from here you can create sales reps. Okay, now you can create customer categories and sales reps. Go to customers, list of sales reps and list of categories. If you have any questions, you can ask. Okay, you can create sales reps and customer categories from customers list, list of sales reps, and list of customer categories, and you can view your sales reps from list of sales reps, and you can sort your sales reps by clicking these headings, and this one also you can customize by clicking this customize grid, and required columns you can tick, and if you want to remove any column you can untick this column. Okay, now we have completed the customer master files. If you have any questions you can ask. Okay, next session we will start from supplier master files, and if you have any questions you can ask that that layout designer. If you have any issues with that layout designer, please contact us, and next session we will start from supplier master files, and thank you very much. Happy New Year. Okay, thanks.
Happy New Year, sir. So will you be able to upload this recording at some point?
Actually, you need to get it from that AAT.
Okay.
And
I'll do
okay, right.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Happy New
thank
Year.
you.
Bye.
Happy New Year.
Thank you, sir. Same to you.
Thank you.